Welcome back to Whiskey Happens. This week we're talking Four Roses. I don't know why we haven't done this yet, but now we're getting to it. Travis, Four Roses single barrel, probably one of the most underrated single barrels here in DC. I
Yep.
think it's $45.
Yes.
How much is it for you all?
About the same.
About the same.
About the
And
same. Depends
I
on
would
where you get it. It's like 40 some bucks.
okay. And arguably, I would say that it doesn't get touted as such, but I would easily put it in the alternative to Blanton's. If you can't find Blanton's, Four Roses is often slept on. It
Hmm.
is a high rye mash bill
Yeah.
from Four Roses.
You're right. Four Roses, single barrel. It's my go-to when I go to a bar and I can't figure out what I want right away, and I'm waiting to just make an order. It's my starter. I mean, 100 proof. It's so good, and each bottle is slightly different, which I absolutely love because it's a single barrel. Um, but I think you're right. It doesn't get the recognition it should because it's just been around so long and it's always on the shelf, so no one really talks about it.
Yeah, definitely something I think people take for granted when it comes to the Four Roses single barrel. Today, we're just going to be talking about the regular single barrel. So, anyone that you get off the shelf.
Hmm.
For those of you who don't know, bro, Four Roses has two mash bills and then four strains of yeast that they use for those mash bills, creating up to 10 different recipes.
Yep.
However, for the Four Roses single barrels that you find in stores that aren't store picks, they are just the OBSV.
Hmm.
Uh, I have admittedly said several times that I do not know what all these different letters mean. However, for this one, the common single barrel, O stands for Four Roses. Why are you laughing?
No, I'm just laughing because you're right. Most people don't know what that means. Most people don't know what they mean. And once again, check out our podcast on Tuesday. We'll tell you exactly what everything is.
uh,
But yeah, so playing, what do you have in front of you? What is yours?
I have the just single barrel. So single barrels OBSV, which
Hmm.
O is for Old Apprentice, B is for the Mashville B. There's only
Yep.
two, E and B. S is for the straight bourbon whiskey, and then V is your yeast strain. Yeast making it more fruity, the V strain. So that's what you're gonna have in your regular single barrels that you get off the store.
Let's
Let's
get
let's
into it.
get into this nose here. Whew.
Yeah.
Immediately, I get a pound cake, vanilla note, spice, of course, this being 35% rye, 60% corn, 5% multi barley. Probably didn't say that, and I should have.
Yep. And yeah,
What
see,
are you
mine's
pulling?
different. See, I'm pulling a lot of really floral notes. So I'm getting a lot of like almost like springtime florals. It's amazing. I mean, it's soft. It's not like a hard floral. It's just like it's soft. It's not fruit forward. It's not sweet smelling. It's just that kind of just I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of like if you're walking in a forest. That's what I
It's
you know
interesting
explain.
that you're not pulling any fruit notes. I'm definitely getting cherry. But I see you going in for the taste. Let's get into the taste.
Yeah.
Immediately goes all over the palate.
Hmm.
Um, I think there's a cinnamon note calling out to me right now that I'm not sure that I ever characterized Four Roses before.
I'm getting a little bit of on the taste now. I'm getting a little bit of brown sugar. I'm also getting um, a really nice like butter pecan taste to it. So
Hmm.
it's definitely a little richer. So real floral on the nose and not the sweetness, but as soon as I taste it and it sits on the palate, it's real sweet. Um, Not in a bad way. It's not sweet like caramel, like or honey. It's sweeter like a almost like a buttery scotch type sweetness.
Yeah, I think that a common note in all those things you're saying is vanilla. I definitely
Hmm.
think this is a vanilla bomb. Um, and of course, it's high rise, so it does have that spice on the back
Yeah.
end and
Yep.
finishes a little bit hotter. It's only 100 proof. but it does drink a little hotter than 100. Not offensive to me whatsoever.
No.
Um,
And I definitely think it's one of those that stands up to a mixed drink. So this is a good one to throw in a mixed drink. I think it would be perfectly amazing in anything mixed on the rocks. On with a little bit of water in it, it dissipates a little bit. But I'm going to try it right now while we're
all
talking.
right. Well, while you do that, I think that one thing that I'm leaving out is how hot it kind of drinks. I think that like if you're looking towards a easy sipper,
Hmm.
yes. Is it that? Sure. I think this is a great beginner single barrel price point, taste, flavor, the sweetness you mentioned.
Yeah,
Um, definitely caramel,
yeah.
and
The
it
vanilla
finishes enough
comes
to
out.
just to put you in a distinguished category.
Yeah. I agree, and so a little bit on a cube or a little bit of water, it definitely is more vanilla. Like the vanilla really kicks up, but
Okay.
then when you nose it, I get a really strong floral, even more floral, almost like rose smell, like roses, like four roses. So funny I said that, but it's true. It's
A
you
little on
get
the nose
almost
there.
yeah on the nose, you get a little bit of that rose esque smell, like I don't know. It's good. I mean, like I said, it's a staple in my bar. I always have a bottle.
You know, the longer this sits on my palate, I'm starting to pick up dark chocolate note. Not more like a bitter chocolate than
Mhm.
flavorful one,
Nice.
which is
Yeah, I
redundant
mean,
because dark chocolate is bitter. So, you know,
still very good. I finished my whole glass already. It's like it's so easy to drink. But if you made it this far in our video, go check out our podcast and our website, whiskeyhappens.com. Absolutely great stuff over there, merchandise, all kinds of different ways to connect with us. And if you're in the Dallas area, we do private tastings. So hit us up on our website on that and have one of us come out and do a private tasting for you.
until then, remember it doesn't matter if you like a neat, on the rocks, or in a Coke. Whiskey happens. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.